There we are. See if that works. Can you see me? Can you hear me? We're going to have a few problems today because Outreach are outside and they're busy connecting us to the full fibre. There we are. Welcome back. Yes. What a nightmare. Anyway, I thought we'd try the Suffolk Punch horses behind us. Yeah, can you still see me and hear me? There we go. Back to normal. I just thought we'd give it a go. But I'll get something rigged up behind me, definitely. I'll measure it up tonight with my husband. And we'll sort something. Of course, it's... well, we need to get going, don't we? Oh, my goodness me. So, I may be on and off today, simply because they are at the BT Open outreach people are outside digging in this weather. There's a massive hole in my driveway, which is great. My husband's going to be thrilled when he sees that. Oh my God. Wowee, tonight's going to be awesome. Any road. We've got all that going on. The noise is deafening, as I am sure you can imagine. Oh, can they move? But as much as you can cover, that I can connect you to the remote studio my side to manage with enhancements. Oh, bless you. Do you know what? If you didn't mind for today, that would be absolutely flipping brilliant, because at the moment the internet's going on and off and it is blink, 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 blink. It's unbelievable today. Of all the days they could have picked to dig it up, they had to do it in the middle of a rainstorm. I actually feel quite sorry for them, because obviously it's not their fault, it's just where they get sent. But my goodness me, they are working in some conditions out there. Oof. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll do what we can with what we've got here. If we lose the connection, it's no biggie. Don't worry about it, and we will just do the very best we can. Well, as you can imagine, my weekend has been quite a weekend. From the moment of getting out of bed at 6 o'clock on Saturday morning to going to bed last night at 9 o'clock, I have not stopped. I've sorted out customers, I've sorted out my children, and then I get up and look out my window while I'm coming into office, and there they are, digging a massive hole in the driveway. And it's just like, whatever next? Whatever next? Oh, don't worry about it. Honest to God, we'll be fine this side. Look, at the moment we've got stable internet. If we have it for a couple of hours, awesome. It will, I probably won't stream as long as I normally do. It all depends on the lads outside. I just hope to goodness that they don't end up with a death of cold, because the conditions to which they're working in right now is proper Yorkshire rain. I feel really bad for them. I feel really bad for those lads. So anyway, let me tell you about Saturday. The Captain Clothesline and Soapy and Suds have been very busy up and down the motorway. Not just in towns and cities, but also on the motorway. Every flipping flyover that we went through, somebody had hung up a bed sheet, and it was magnificent. They weren't small bed sheets either, they were big ones. They were big. And there they are, up and down. And not just all the way up to Wyman, all the way to Newcastle. No, they were all the way down to Manchester as well. So many. Pinned out in fields, put up on flyovers. I think I might have told you that our local farmer has painted his sheep. Patriotic sheep we have in Yorkshire. Hanging the flags on the hillside. Amazing. And it's a beautiful thing when we all come together. It really is a very beautiful thing. Good morning, 200 wheels on rails. How you doing, sweetheart? What's the subscriber count today, and what is your hours? Are you doing all right, lad? My internet at the moment, sweetheart, is a bit up and down, eh? Because we're going full fibre today by the looks of things. It all depends on what these lads can do. And they're outside at the moment working in the pouring down rain. So my heart really does go out to them. I got 6,100 total views, getting higher nearly every day, and 112 subscribers in 153 hours. It's starting. This is it. You're on the way now. Remember, it took me 16 months to get to 500 watched hours, right? So, you know, that it's slow, and then suddenly it just starts. Just updating another video. Good on you. Keep going. I think we're closing in on this channel of coming up to nearly 3,000 videos up there. Oh, there's about. We're almost at 900,000 views and 1,528 hours of viewed, watched hours, and 2,150 subscribers. So it's, I tell you, it's a slow process. It is, but you just got to be patient. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but being patient it pays off. I started the partner program this morning on an old channel we just relaunched. Did you? The grind to get back there. Oh, wow. And it is a grind. It really is. But, you know, just believe, trust the process. It will work. It's being patient and getting your son going. So anyway, right? So I told you about all what we're going on this weekend. Well, I haven't told you everything, right? I was trying to work it out exactly what we went through on Saturday. We left this house I would say around about 10 to 8. Got to the petrol station, filled up, and we're listening to the radio all the way up because we're very interested in what's going on, and passing all the flags, and people were driving up with flags hanging, on those sticks like they did when it was the England match. So they got those in the car windows. So it was a beautiful sight, let me tell you. And then we started to play a game called Spot the Student, which was really good fun because there were absolutely uggins of cars all going the same way as us, absolutely filled to the brim with loads and loads and loads of stuff for all the students that they were taking to various places of education up and down the country. Oh, for the love of... There. Finally. Oh. Going to be one of those days, is it? There. That's a bit better. Sometimes you just get buttons that don't want to do. Which is just but it's at just 83 hours, a nice head start on the grind. Yes, it is. Thankfully, we still have hours back from the old content and the sub count, not as hard as you guys have had it, but it is a previous part of the channel. Listen, we've all got to start somewhere. And if you've never, ever done anything like this before, and I haven't, it's a learning curve. Everything is. Unbelievable. Anyway, so there we were going at the motorway playing Spot the Student, and believe me, there were quite a few absolutely filled to the brim of stuff and students. As we were dropping down to get into Gateshead and called into the supermarket, and it's a good job, I reckon, that we set off when we did, because we got over the bridge and to where we needed to be. And then we saw the signs. St. James's Park was going to be having a football match that afternoon, and they were already starting to get people turning up for the match. So I'm not joking, it was like somebody had just rung the dinner bell and everybody was trying to find somewhere to park. It was insane. So you've got all these students that are all queuing up to drop the kids off in their allotted timed slots, and you only get 20 minutes, right, to unload everything out of your car and get it inside to, so it's off the road, so you can go take the car and park it somewhere else, right, in certain areas. I'm not joking, it was like crackerjack. It was double or drop. Sorry, we've got everybody parking up for the football match, everybody parking up to offload the students and all their equipment, and then along come the protesters. Wow. It was full, man. It was cozy. Without new content in the last 3 years, it has 48 new subs in the last 28 days. Good grief, that's good. King Kana, good morning from Canada. Hey, don't worry about another space note. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. It'll get there. Promise you. And we also go there a lot quicker than mine ever did. So, yeah. So there we were. In the battle bus. Fully loaded. Everything in there that you could possibly imagine. Getting been through all of that, and like I said, it's a good job that we set off when we did. I'll send you a link to the re-release. Oh yeah, please do, and then I can join up. Because joining forces, because that's where we are right now, everybody. So all these black and white, the Magpies, that's the name of the supporters for St James's Park and Newcastle United. Whoa! And there they were, all marching down, and how there wasn't an accident, I don't know. You got all your students marching in, and you got all your protesters marching across. It was like watching ballet. I have never seen so many people pirouette and dance around each other and not crash any of their cars. Poetry in motion, everybody. Poetry. But like I said, it was a good job that we set off from home when we did. Because there we were, going over the bridge, and there was nobody on the bridge. They were all getting ready to go through. When we were coming back over the bridge to go home, they were queuing up past the Angel of the North to try and get into Newcastle. Oh, King Kana, thank you very much. I'm just saying about the flags, the protests, the football match, the students. It was just like a well-orchestrated ballet. It was beautiful. Poetry in motion, mate. You've never seen anything quite like it. Unreal. And we were listening to the radio all the way up and all the way down. It was phenomenal. The amount of people that came out and said, please hear us, because we are desperate. We need to get something sorted. So yeah, sometimes art is found in the weirdest of places. It really is. But here we are, peacefully trying to explain. Help us, don't hinder us. You know, waving the flag, and whether or not we'll be listened to, I don't know. Probably not. But we did it peacefully. So yes, Saturday was quite the day. And now it's Freshers Week. So welcome to one and all, to all the students that are all around England. This is your first, for some of you, it'll be your first time away from home. So congratulations on going to your university and getting an education. And what an experience, what a time to go to university. You've got so much going on in your lives at the moment, my darlings. Not only are you going out getting an education in the classroom, you're getting an education in life at the same time. And it will feel a little bit strange if it's your first time away from home and your mum and dads aren't there. But you know, they're only at the end of the telephone or a text, email. You know, they are there to help you. And if you're like me, this is the 4th year that we've been doing it. And this is for our second child, not our first. Our first has already got through. And she's happily doing what she wants to do. So we're in the final year of our second child. And you know, you're still carting the same amount of stuff up and down the country as you were when you originally started doing it 4 years ago. But I will say this, it was different this year, sending her off. It really was. It was a heck of a sight different this year to last year. The mood of the nation, for one, has changed. And it's not just flipping heck, I'm getting too warm at the moment. I'll cool down again and I'll have to put my cardigan back on, but at the moment I am too hot and I don't like it. I'm going through the flipping menopause and I do not like it. And I can feel it, it's just come over me now, it's just like a wall of heat. And the mood of the nation has changed somewhat. There is like an atmosphere over the United Kingdom at the moment, and it feels as though if somebody struck a match, it'd light up and it'd flipping explode. There are so many angry people. And it's because they're not being listened to. And you could feel the anger. I mean, I wouldn't say people were angry on the Saturday. They were more like they felt alive, as though there's a great change coming. Whether we want it to come or not, we can't stop it now. It's already in motion. And people are they're angry, they're apprehensive, they're anxious. They're all worrying about where this is all going to lead. And as for mums and dads that have just taken their children to their various places of learning, you must also be feeling slightly apprehensive as to whether or not your kids are going to be okay. You're not alone. I'm in exactly the same boat. I'm literally left my youngest far away from me, and I am worried about her safety. I feel sick to my stomach with anxiety over it. And I'm just going to be like all the other mums and dads out there, they're all going to be feeling the same thing. I fear that certain events will overtake us, and that's not an easy thing to have to live with and deal with. And yet here we are doing exactly that. I mean, we've delivered the message. It's now up to our leaders to talk back to us. There we are, another load of laundry on. That's where I just disappeared to. There we are. Another, is it Tory or Labour MP, has just defected over to Reform. Blimey. Sorry, I'm just booking an Uber. Ah, yeah. Oh, right. Are you off? Okie dokie, sweetheart. Oh, Ricky Hatton. I know. I was like, what? Was it a heart attack? He was only 46, so he was younger than me. So I don't know if it was a Labour or a Tory that's just defected, but it was Shadow Minister from someone, don't know which side, but they just defected over to Reform UK, which seems to be growing by the hour. Do you reckon we'll have a general election before the end of the year? We might not. I mean, I don't know. We could. I mean, I think... Oh, excuse me a moment. We could end up with another general election. I'm not sure what the polls are at the moment, but I know Labour have done quite poorly. can just hear my workmen outside. Listen, if we end up losing connection, I do apologise. Mondays are notoriously awkward, aren't they? Even Monty has stomped off upstairs. God bless. I don't think he's really happy with the people. He's frightened of loud noises. He doesn't like the doorbell. He hates any noise that he doesn't understand. And he cannot stand the rainy weather outside. He's such a wimp. And he's a massive cat. He's the size of a dog. But that's his breed. He's a Norwegian forest cat, so they grow massive. Oh, another message. Hang on, husband. Yeah, we're live again. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh, it's going to be a bit like that today. To which I do apologise, my darlings. If you watch behind me, all this rail will get filled up today with all sorts of ironing. Won't that be fun for you, my dears?